matchup between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Texans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Well, this defense for the Pats, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last?
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, Hodge. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
5 yards remain on second down. On second down, here's Pierce.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action. Flanagan steps away.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
He's going to keep this again.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. On 4th down, Flanagan. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Flanagan. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Let's go.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Flanagan. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Pats are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Back to the ground with Pierce.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. And Davis with it left side. Touchdown, Texans.
Gabriel Davis.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Texans have got it back to within a score.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Flanagan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Campbell. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Back to throw. Flanagan. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. Flanagan. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise...
And it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And now here is another interception. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll start by running the option to the right. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Flanagan. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the 2nd half. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here. And my goodness, another interception. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Cook is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first.
He's got a man, complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Gabriel Davis with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Texans get a bit closer.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Option play. Here's Cook. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 10 more there and another 1st down. Operating from the gun, Flanagan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. He's going to use his legs here. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On 4th down, Flanagan. And now here's another interception.
And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Hodge. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
They'll drop to throw.
On the slant, he's got Davis.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. Touchdown, Houston.
Gabriel Davis.
33 yards.
And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
On 1st down, Flanagan looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again. And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll look to throw again. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Back to throw. Flanagan. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.